honestly have said. Don't worry about it. You just get over when you can. Yes. Okay. Big kiss to Bethany. Bye, love. Bethany's got chicken pox, so they can't get to the wedding.
Oh, you're kidding. You all right about it?
Low key, we said. As long as you turn up, that's all I care about.
Well, I don't think I've got hotels on. I wonder how your mum's head is this morning.
Lurching in here, offering to buy us a honeymoon like some boozed-up secret millionaire.
I think we can safely assume that was the Pinot talking.
You sure you don't need a new suit?
Well, I've got plenty of decent suits.
Well, shoes and shirt then, at least.
I hate traipsing around the shops.
I know. There. List of all the places with sales on. That's half the legwork done.
Blimey, they could have done with you in Iraq. Coffee?
Lovely.
Yeah, I got them black shoes I bought for that interview. They've hardly been worn.
Get a new pair. I mean, I know we want to keep costs down, but we don't want to look like complete cheapskates. Besides, now this place is sold, we can breathe a bit easier.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I'll look later on.
Just sort it, eh? Don't know why it's such a big secret. This fella that took you out.
Will you be having your hair up, do you reckon, Oh, we could put a few daisies in if you fancy.
Yeah, that'll go perfectly with me 6-page boys and 30-foot train.
Just because you're doing this on the cheap...
I prefer the term low-key.
Well, it doesn't mean you can't do something nice with your hair.
Is it someone I know?
Oh, Gail, will you stop going on about it?
Hangover?
I only had a couple.
Bottles?
Oh. How about some highlights?
Oh, yes, whatever you like.
Well, you don't sound very excited.
All I care about is marrying Joe. Bit too long in the tooth for all the bells and whistles, don't you think?
I'll put you some highlights in. How is he anyway?
He's fine. Excited. Selling the house will make such a big difference. Most of our problems have been about money.
Oh, whose aren't?
Yeah, I know, but Joe's a proud man. Hits him harder than most. It'll be such a relief just to start again. No debts, no worries.
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am.
Did I say anything?
He said, in a very disapproving tone.
Well, Gail, it's a big step. Selling the family home just
to start again. No debts.
for your honeymoon, and I meant it.
That's very kind. Can't wait.
No, but don't get too excited. It's just a little cottage in the Lake District in January. It's hardly wish you were here.
It's a lovely gesture. Thank you.
My pleasure, darling. Come on, turn round. I better do a skin test. Because this harvest honeydew plays havoc if you take your eye off the ball. Come on.
I just need to extend my overdraft, that's all. I've told you we're selling the house, so a couple of weeks is all. No, we haven't completed yet, but it should only be a matter of weeks, the estate agent said. I've been a customer with this bank for the last 20-odd years, and you're saying you can't... Thanks for nothing.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for letting me know. Bye. That was the estate agent. Sale's fallen through.
What?
Well, no need to panic. The estate agent said that things like this happen all the time. In fact, they've already put the house back on the website.
So we're back to square one?
Well, I've said we don't want any more viewings this week. And that's the last thing we need with all the wedding preparations. I'll just get out of these and we'll order a bottle of wine, eh?
Right.
It's not the end of the world, love. Selling a house takes months. You know that.
Did they give the agents a reason for pulling out?
Well, I only spoke to the girl in the office, but it doesn't matter what excuse they make, does it?
My next life, I'm going to be an estate agent. Sit on my backside, make a fortune whilst the going's good, and when it's bad, I'll employ some kid to ring people and say, sorry, sales fallen through.
Well, at least we've had some interest. It's less than a lot of people.
Because we're giving it away. Or trying to.
Better that they pull out now than down the line. Might be for the best.
Gail, we put the house on the market because we needed the money. We still do.
We might get a better offer.
We didn't need better. We needed now.
The girl did say that the market does pick up again after Christmas.
Oh, well, if the girl in the office said that, must be true. Whoopee.
We're not going to let this spoil the wedding, okay?
Absolutely.
Stuff you need for the wedding. 100 be okay?
Oh, you don't have to do that.
Unless you want me to come and choose them for you?
I have been dressing myself for the last 30-odd years. Yeah, I'll keep the receipt just in case.
I'm going to go pick up my wedding dress. I'll see you later.
See ya. Mwah.
You look like a man that needs a drink.
Usual reason for coming here.
Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, fine.
Well, it might not be our lucky day, but it could be Tina's.
Don't get your hopes up, I haven't taken her back.
She's got somebody interested in the flat.
Yeah?
Yeah, local came to look at ours before the woman put the offer in.
You're kidding.
She's showing him round now.
Is Jason there?
Don't think so.
Well, she can manage, I'm sure.
Very impressive.
Oh.
Morning.
Hi, love.
Sorted for tomorrow. Anything you want washing or ironing?
Why, what's tomorrow? Somebody's getting married.
Somebody is.
Hey, Joe, make sure you tell me, won't you, if you're going to leg it and leave a stud at the altar, because I'll film it for YouTube.
I'm sure you would. Bin's not been emptied.
Oh, not again.
Too full, lid won't close.
Well, who's responsible for... David, do you know anything about this?
Me? No. Give me a break.
Well, somebody's putting extra stuff in it.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, Dad. Oh, it's nice to see you. So glad you could come.
Oh, I had to come. I couldn't miss my own daughter's wedding.
What? You don't think it's going to be your last, do you?
Shut up, David.
And how's the groom?
Not too bad. Just wondering what it's going to be like having you as a father-in-law.
I will be, won't I? I hadn't thought of that. And what about you, David? You playing any part in tomorrow's ceremony?
We hope not.
He's an honoured guest.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, shall I? This is your wedding present, this.
What?
Well, shift all that rubbish you've been moaning on about.
And how are you going to do that?
Oh, black bean liners are still under the sink, aren't they?
Yeah.
You're not just going to dump it.
Of course not. Friend of Earth, me.
No, I especially came early so you could set me to work fetching, carrying, making vol-au-vents, blowing up balloons.
Thank you. Everything's done.
So sit down. I'll get you a coffee.
Well, I'm relieved to hear that.
Only me.
Except it's not only me. Look who I brought with me.
Oh, Nick. How lovely.
Hiya, Mum.
Oh, you look more handsome than ever, don't he?
You say so. Good to see you, Nick.
And you.
So this is my other grandson then, is it?
Yes, it is, Nick. This is Ted. Now, he's your granddad, so I don't know what you're going to call him.
That'll do nicely. Very glad to meet you at last.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Gosh, things move quickly here, don't they?
So you'll be back in the little bedroom, but that's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, wherever. I'll take this up, shall I?
All right, and then we'll all have a drink, shall we? Or is it a bit too early?
Well, it's definitely too early, which will make it all the more enjoyable.
Well, I'm supposed to be doing the colouring, but it won't hurt her to sit there for a bit.
I shan't be long. I only have a bit of business to attend to.
Where are you going?
Not far.
My own shirt, you know.
How often do I get the chance to go shopping with my eldest son? Well, that is, unless, of course, you don't want to be seen with me.
Oh, come on. See you, lads.
Bye.
Yeah.
He's not like David, is he? And I'm not running David down when I say that. It's just they are so very different.
Ted, can I ask you something? Sorry. I was listening. It's just that this is something I can only ask you whilst Gail's not here.
Oh, go on.
You know, we're selling this place and looking to buy a flat.
Uh-huh.
And, all right, I'll be absolutely honest about this. No flannel, I'm just going to say it.
Well, now I'm worried.
Can you lend me £4,000 that I need to put down as a deposit on a flat that we found and that Gail set her heart on? It's just that if we lose it, we'll never find anywhere half as good. And I need to get the deposit on today. And of course, you'll get it back as soon as we sell this place. What do you say? I'd just be so very, very grateful.
I know you shouldn't, Judd.
Now, you two don't meet again or communicate till you both turn up at the registry office at, I forgot what time.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock, you got that?
I'll be there.
Better be. Sleep well.
And you.
Bye.
Oh, come on.
Bye, Dad.
I want an early night, even if you don't. Bye.
Any last minute doubts?
Only whether I'm good enough for her.
I think that's probably a good one to have. Join me in a whiskey.
Thanks.
Joe? Hey, I'll take over.
Can I smell burning?
Sorry, that's me. Well, it's not actually me. Not about to spontaneously combust or anything. It's just I'd nearly burnt me kecks.
You don't want to get hitched with no backside in your chest.
Not the best way to start a marriage.
Ooh, what you put in it? Paint stripper?
Brandy. Thought it might calm the nerves.
You've not drank your cava.
Oh, it's a lovely thought, ma'am, but you know me. Prefer a cup of tea.
Yeah, right.
And you've not touched the nibbles either.
Well, I thought twiglets had gone the same way as saber-toothed tigers, extinct.
Might have a crisp later.
Oh, yeah, proper classy that. Getting itched, stinking of cheese and onion.
Oh, Gail. Now, I know we've not seen eye to eye about Joe, but if he makes you happy, darling.
He does.
Oh, so lovely. You're getting a second chance at your age.
Oh, charming. You think I was ready for the knackers yard?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just so pleased for you, darling.
I know I'm lucky. Having someone special in my life. Someone who loves me for who I am. Who knows how I tick.
Oh, here we go. We're having a Walton's moment.
It's just, I'm not going to be around forever, and I'm just so glad you've got someone looking after you.
None of that talk. You'll outlive the lot of us.
Wow, you look gorgeous. If you weren't my mum, I'd marry you myself.
It's so wrong on so many levels.
Will you do me a favour? Thought I'd ask you, seeing as you're the eldest.
Of course. Name it.
Will you be the ring bearer for me? Sort of like the best man.
Of course.
The best man. That'd be right.
It would be an honour.
I just wanted to say thanks, Ted. I'm really grateful. For the loan and everything. I felt terrible asking you for money.
I'm just glad to help. I can't wait to see Gail's face. She loves that flat as much as she says. She'll be thrilled.
You're right, we should get going.
How's your mum? Everything okay?
Okay, no probs, come on.
Have I got everything? Will I do?
Everything's fine. You look very handsome. Hey, you've done something wonderful for me, too.
Me?
Giving me the opportunity to give my daughter away. That's priceless for me. It's priceless. Come on.
Travelling in style. Like it.
I'll put it through the car wash for you.
Dad, wait. Look at you! Smarty pants.
Oh, I'm that nervous. My stomach's doing somersaults.
Oh, you'll be fine.
That's what I've been telling him. You look rather gorgeous.
Me and Jace doing that whole colour coordinated coupley thing. He's wearing a tie that matches my dress.
Sweet. Right then, see you later.
You and Jason getting a cab?
I think we're going with Audrey. Well, he's not even ready yet. The dozy beggar probably not noticed the time. See you there?
See ya. Oh,
Bye-bye.
bye.
Oh, come here. Look at the state of it, it's all saggy in the middle. Look at the state of it, it's all saggy in the middle.
Good luck, Gail.
Thank you. I feel like a little girl. First day at school.
I missed out on all those firsts, didn't I? Which is why it's even more wonderful to be with you on a special day like this.
Never thought I'd see the day. You walked down the aisle by my own father.
I still love the sound of that word. I never thought I'd get to be someone's father.
Good luck, Gail.
Thank you. I feel like a little girl. First day at school.
I missed out on all those firsts, didn't I? Which is why it's even more wonderful to be with you on a special day like this.
Never thought I'd see the day. You walked down the aisle by my own father.
I still love the sound of that word. I never thought I'd get to be someone's father.
Will you two stop stirring it?
I'm sorry we're late. We got stuck behind a bin wagon.
That's not a sign of things to come. I don't know what is.
I thought you'd done a runner.
In these shoes? Don't be daft.
Oh, mwah.
Will you two stop stirring it?
I'm sorry we're late. We got stuck behind a bin wagon.
That's not a sign of things to come. I don't know what is.
I thought you'd done a runner.
In these shoes? Don't be daft.
Oh, mwah.
I'd like to welcome you here today to celebrate this very special occasion. The marriage of Gail and Joe.
All right, in that time.
I do solemnly declare that I know not of any lawful impediment.
Why I, Joe McIntyre, may not be joined in matrimony.
Why I, Joe McIntyre, may not be joined in matrimony.
To Gail Platt.
To Gail Platt.
Gail, please repeat after me. I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare.
That I know not of any lawful impediment.
That I know not of any lawful impediment.
Why I, Gail Platt, may not be joined in matrimony.
Why I, Gail Platt, may not be joined in matrimony.
To Joe McIntyre.
To Joe McIntyre.
Joe's.
Right, well, you won't have long to wait. The happy couple should be about half an hour or so.
Perfect. Please repeat after me. I do call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Joe McIntyre.
I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Joe McIntyre,
Do take thee, Gail Platt, to be my lawful wedded wife.
do take thee, Gail Platt, to be my lawful wedded wife.
I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Gail Platt.
I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Gail Platt,
Do take thee, Joe McIntyre, to be my lawful wedded husband.
do take thee, Joe McIntyre, to be my lawful wedded husband.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
You look beautiful. I'm so proud of you. And my darling, I wish you with all my heart much happiness.
Thank you. He's a good man. He really is.
We all think we know best, don't we, us mothers? But what we should do is just shut up and let our children lead their own lives.
Remember these bad boys? Sausage rolls?
What?
That must be a little bit weird for you, selling it back here. It's not really known for sushi, the Rovers.
Grow up, David.
He's incapable, trust me.
I bet you got a speech prepared, haven't you?
Have you?
No.
That's a good job I have then, isn't it? At least Mum will know one of her sons put some thought into her big day.
No, he acts like he's God's gift. Perfect son, he's not even been here in years.
Because he has a life of his own, something that you'll never have.
I see Jason's not made an appearance. What's up? He's stuck in front of that mirror, trying to do his tie-up.
My mum says she was wrong about you. Think you've got a new member of your family.
How much champagne has she had?
She is it. Come on, sit.
I'm just gonna look.
Hello, Joe.
What are you doing?
Thought I'd drop by and wish the happy couple all the best. First drink on the house, is it?
I thought you could use the vouchers for any household things you needed.
Oh, Ellen. That's so kind.
It's from Betty as well, and Rita. Oh, let me see your ring. Oh, it's beautiful.
Thank you. You sit there. Get you some champagne.
Oh.
Gail, now, this is the last of the 5 bottles. Do you want me to open some more?
Well, one more to be going on with.
Right. That's the big spenders.
Hi.
Hi.
Expect to see Jason glued to your side.
He's at work.
What, he couldn't get away for his girlfriend's dad's wedding? What?
Stop it.
Why should I?
You know why. I don't want to talk about Jason with you.
I'm sorry, I'm just teasing you. I don't mean anything by it, but he's missing out. You look very beautiful today. I'm going outside to get some fresh air.
I paid the debt. I gave you the last I owed you, £4,000.
After telling me you had no money.
I borrowed it.
Borrowing to pay back what you owe. Great way to kickstart the economy.
We agreed we're through, so leave me alone.
Unfortunately, there's still the matter of interest to pay off. Now, I reckon £500 a week for the next 10 weeks will sort us.
5,000? I'm not paying you £5,000 in interest.
Did you know? And it's interesting, this. The courts operate a compensation level. Like a broken limb is worth £5,000.
You're threatening to break my legs?
I didn't say that.
You keep your eyes off of my daughter.
She's such a pretty girl.
Yeah? Then why did Tina go hurrying back inside with a face full of guilt?
She was upset. You don't know what you saw.
Yeah, I do. I saw you and you were all over her, laughing and joking.
I was cheering her up. She was down because Jason hadn't turned up, that's all. What do you think? We're going to have a bunk up out here? Sorry, mate. It's not my style.
Just stay away from Tina.
All right, yeah. Because you and her had a little thing, didn't you?
A little thing? We were together for over a year. We'd have had a baby together if Gail hadn't dragged her off to get an abortion. Yeah, you didn't know that, did you? No, this is just typical of you. Coming round here in your fancy car, flashing your money around, you think you can have a crack at any girl you want. Gail thinking you're God's gift.
Don't call her Gail. She's your mum. Show her some respect.
Get off back to Nottingham, Nicky. You know nothing about our lives, nothing about Gail, or the loser that she's married, and you know nothing about me and Tina.
You call me Nicky one more time, and I'll shove your teeth down your throat! I know plenty of what's been going on. All the pain you've caused this family. I'm warning you. You just watch your step, eh?
Why don't you watch the jacket?
Such small fry.
Well, then why are you so threatened by me? Because you are. Go on, admit it.
Threatened by you? Have you heard yourself? How you're pathetic.
Well, what are you going to do? Hit me with your styling gel?
You know what? I never thought much of your dad. But he's 1,000 times the man you'll ever be.
Yeah? Let's hope you don't follow in your dad's footsteps, eh? And end up knifed to death in some back alley.
Oh. I'm gonna eat you. Not this time. But I'm warning you. Just drop it, eh? Coronation treaty.
Can we have some hush, please? The bride would like to say a few words.
Oh, I won't interrupt the drinking for long, I promise. I just wanted to thank you all for being here. Seeing, my friends and family together, I feel very blessed. But I especially wanted to thank Joe for being here. It's no secret that we've had a rough time of it lately. But it's a credit to Joe that we've come through that. And we're here today, standing together.
Hey, hey.
I feel I've been given another chance at happiness. And there's not many that get that. I've found myself a good man who I feel safe with.
Oh.
And I love him. So, as unconventional as it is, I would like you to raise your glasses and toast my husband.
Number 4.
And toast my lovely husband, Joe.
To Joe. And to my wife, Gail.
To Gail.
Hey, congratulations, Joe. Thanks. Keep your eye on Tina for me whilst we're gone.
Yeah, of course, we're all mate.
No, I mean it, Jason. Look after her.
You okay?
Hi, David. Bye. Don't burn the house down while I'm away. Looking forward to getting away.
Shame we have to come back. No, I'm serious. Wouldn't you like to go away and never come back? Leave it all behind you?
Long as I do. Where have you been?
Walking.
Since 8 o'clock?
Since 6, actually. You look so peaceful, I didn't like to disturb you. It's beautiful out there, Gail. I'll soul around for miles. Hey, I saw a sparrowhawk. Not seen one of them since I was a kid.
Weatherfield's not renowned for its wildlife.
Shush. The W word is banned. For the rest of the day, at least. You're not annoyed?
No. No.
What then?
Nothing. Nothing, I'm daft.
You married me, didn't you? You'd have to be.
For a minute, when I woke up, I thought you'd gone. Gone. Felt like I'd been hit by a ton of bricks.
Oh, come here.
I know it's silly. All those years before you came into my life, I was fine. And suddenly now I'm Mrs. McIntyre. I feel I couldn't live a single day without you.
It's amazing, isn't it? We live a couple of hours from here. Might as well be another planet.
No reason we can't come more regularly.
You say that, don't you? Never happens.
We could bring the boat.
So you could push me in and claim on the insurance? You know I swim like a brick.
The idea is to stay on board, Gail, so you don't have to swim. Besides, I could teach you.
I'm only joking. You bring it if you like. I'm happy just waving from the jetty.
That's all I've done these past 10 years, wave from the jetty. Those fellas half as talented as me go cruising past on yachts.
You've had a bit of bad luck, love. But the tide's turning. We just have to be patient.
Do we? Patience is overrated. If you and me put our minds to it, we could take on the whole world and win. Do you know that? I'm serious. Why shouldn't we have it all?
Well, now you're asking. I fancy blue for you. With a nice walnut trim.
Then blue it shall be.
I fixed me home.
Next question. This is dead embarrassing.
What?
Have you got a tenner for the cab?
Oh! Start as we mean to go on, why don't we?
I feel terrible, I really do. I meant to go to the machine
it's
in Windermere. Thanks. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Now, I would love to carry you over the threshold, but...
No, I'm fine walking.
Yippee, you're back.
All I took.
So did you climb up any fells?
Well, I think country, I think pub.
He had several long walks, don't you listen to him?
Right, well, I think I've shown enough polite interest in your honeymoon. I'm off.
Was there any news on the house whilst we were away?
No.
Any visitors?
No.
I'm doing some washing. Have you got anything?
Yeah, there's a big mountain of it in my room.
I'll go get it, shall I?
David can go and get it.
No, it's all right.
I mean it. Things are going to change round here.
Well, they're not. You go and enjoy yourself.
Laters.
They first attempted to assert me authority and you completely undermined me.
He wouldn't buy it anyway.
Here we go.
Feel like I'm back at school.
What are you doing?
I'm practicing my new signature. Gail McIntyre. What do you think? I can do it like this, or I like it like this with a big whoosh on the Y. What do you think?
I like this one.
Do you like my autograph?
Okay.
Oh, my love. Gail McIntyre.
Thank you.
This came for you.
Oh, right.
What is it?
Life insurance.
What do I need life insurance for?
In case anything happens.
Can I see? Crikey, that the monthly premiums? Bit expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that covers us for nearly $500,000.
Well, add this up every month and it'll cost us $500,000.
Covers us both.
Well, it's a lovely thought. We can't afford it. Not now. Anyway, I'm not thinking of popping my clogs anytime soon, are you?
No, of course not.
That's that, then.
Oh, no, you don't. Back to work.
Are you trying to get rid of me?
Yes. One of us has a job. Let's not risk losing it over a bit of washing up. I'll sort this and then get down the job centre.
I'll see you later.
See ya. Mwah.
The kids are getting...
No, we'll be in. We can show them around. What's the name? Burrows. Yeah, OK, that's great. Thanks. We've got a viewing.
Great. When?
This afternoon, a couple called Burrows. Apparently they've just been gazumped on a house, but they've got a mortgage in place, no chain, looking to buy quick.
Fantastic.
It's a viewing. It's not as though they're at the front door thrusting wads of cash at you.
Ah, they'll love the place. I know they will. I've got a good feeling about
Yeah,
this, Gail.
me too. I'm going to give the front a good brush over, first impression.
I'll tell you what, let's have a real good sort out in here. Clear all the surfaces, make it look bigger. We can store stuff on the boat.
Good idea.
I could even dress up like a butler. Open the front door, announce them. You could say I come with the house. This way to the drawing room.
Was there any post?
No, nothing for us. These are all I could get.
Oh, perfect. Vases in the kitchen. How did it look in here?
Palatial?
If they're desperate to move, it could all go through in a couple of weeks.
I know, but let's not count chickens yet.
What do you think I should wear to show them around?
What you've got on's fine. But before I forget, let them go up the stairs first. And let them open the bedroom doors themselves. That way they get a feel of the house being their own.
Good idea. David, look at the state of your shoes.
Your mother spent ages on this floor.
Sorry.
And get your feet off the sofa. You're pathetic, you know that?
It's all right, it'll clean up.
And what else you got up your sleeve, eh? Because I can tell you now, David, none of your little antics are going to stop us selling this house and moving on.
I've lived here all my life, and as soon as he comes on the scene, we've got to move.
Selling the house was my idea. Well, you know it.
Did you really think you were going to live here forever? You're 19. You need a place of your own. We're doing you a favour.
Oh, what, by chucking me out? Yeah, thanks, Joe.
Nobody's chucking you out.
Yes, you are. You're selling up and you're getting somewhere smaller where there'll be no room for me.
There'll always be a place for you wherever I am. Joe's right. You need your independence.
Yeah, well, you've got to sell this place first, haven't you? So good luck with that.
Right, Mum.
You found it all right, then?
Yes, it's quite close to my husband's new job.
Oh, great. What is it you do?
I work in insurance.
Oh, interesting.
Have you lived here long?
Actually, no. Well, I haven't. We both just got married, but...
But no, I've lived here for 19 years. It was built in 1990 and I moved in as soon as it was finished. I had family in the street. It's a very family-orientated area.
That's good. It makes all the difference, doesn't it?
I thought you'd gone out, David.
I did. But I'm back now.
This is my son, David. David, Mr. and Mrs. Burrows, and this is,
Jess. All right.
Yeah, well, this is the living room. As you can see, it's all open plan down here.
Got painkillers.
I mean, come on. Just how many streets have got pedos living on them?
Neither of us are what you'd call gardeners.
Oh, like me then. A bit of grass to lie out in summer, that's all I need.
It's a good-sized house. Bigger on the inside than you think.
Oh, it's very deceptive.
Do you get any bother from the factory next door?
No, they just operate working hours Monday to Friday. It's a very quiet area.
And your neighbours?
Well, there's a family next door. They have a teenage son.
He bakes cakes. The father, that is, not the son.
Is that when he's not breaking in here and smashing your kitchen up?
What do you mean?
David's been filling me in. I'm not living here, Mum, no way. Place is full of ex-cons and paedophiles. Got my A-levels this year.
You should concentrate on yours.
You'll have to talk to him, because if I do, we're likely to come to blows. I mean, I know he doesn't want us to sell the house, but to deliberately set out to sabotage your sale, it's beyond me. They were cash buyers, no chain. But tell them we're going to put in an offer. And then he opens his mouth, making it sound like we live in the middle of a war zone. What's that?
Just a photo.
You do want to sell this house, don't you?
Yes, of course.
You're not just saying that. Only you don't seem that bothered by his antics.
He grew up here, Joe. It's his refuge. I never had that. My mum always moved me from pillar to post.
He's 19, not 9.
Is Michael there, please? We're wasting our time. I mean, there's no way they're going to put in an offer, not after David.
Just...
hello, Michael? Yeah, it's Gail McIntyre, 8 Coronation Street. Well, I'm just checking up, really. See if the people who came to view came back to you, or...
David's not here, is he?
Joe, what's give you?
Gail's just on the phone.
And you don't think they'd be tempted by a slightly lower price? No, okay. All right, thanks. Bye.
No offer?
No.
Well, we've timed it right then, haven't we, eh? Bit of good news. Right, your mission, should you choose to accept it. Go on, Jace.
What's this?
The job bill's been a quote. Wants you to give him an estimate for the plumbing.
No, I'm just checking up, really. See if there's been any more interest in the house. Yeah, okay, I'll wait to hear from you then. Yes, thanks. Bye. We'll phone you, as in, stop pestering me, you silly old cow. Cuppa?
Oh, yeah, go on, I'll have half a cup. Oh, I say, it's all a bit tidy, isn't it? Lovely flowers. From Joe?
You know, they were an incentive, really, to the couple who came round. Buy a house, get a bunch of flowers free.
How could they resist?
I'm not sure what swung it, really. Being told there was a bloke over the road who locked up girls in attics, or the full-scale fight up the street over teenage sex.
Yes, I heard about this.
From David? Well, was he bragging?
No, he was protecting you.
Did he say that?
No. But I mean, it's obvious, isn't it? He thinks you're being very silly giving up this lovely home for a man in debt.
No, ma'am. That's what you think. And I don't need protecting for making my life better from me and my husband.
Protection. Nice spin, Grant.
Can I not have a private conversation in my own home?
See, that's just it, though, innit? Since Joe, it's now your home, as though I count for nothing.
Nonsense, David.
Thing is with you, Mum, it's like the world splits in two in your head. You've got before Joe, where me and Sarah counted for summer.
Oh, for heaven's sake, you and Sarah will...
After Joe, where you can decide to flog the place that we've lived in all our lives without even consulting us. So no, it wasn't you I was protecting, it was myself. And you don't need to tell me that that's selfish, man, because I know it is.
David...
We think they've grown up, don't we? Yeah, it's so easy to forget that there's still a little lad in there, just crying out for a bit of stability.
Don't make me feel any worse, ma'am.
Oh, yeah, I said I'd see Bill later, Bill Webster.
Have you not been seeing him all day? David!
This is something else. Maybe afterwards you and me can go out for an hour.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Oh, you're still here, then? You haven't moved without telling me.
When I was your age, I'd been living on my own for 2-3 years.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Hey, don't be clever.
Sorry, I forget. It's a quality that's not appreciated in this family.
I mean, what you've just told me about Sally.
Who? Hi. I'm just going to get changed. I've had a bit of a fall.
What's happened? You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I think they must have moved the pavement since I was last out. I shan't be a minute.
How many has he had?
Oh, come on. It's only been out half an hour.
Oh, he still can't stand up.
That's great news. She must be...
Ferry crossings? Where are you going?
No idea.
Well, then why are you looking at ferry crossings?
Because I want to know about everything, David. I have a natural thirst for knowledge.
Oh, are we going out then?
Sorry, love. Would you mind if we didn't? Only, I don't know, I don't feel up to it somehow.
You all right? You looked a bit on edge when you came in.
Oh, I'm fine, just not in the mood for the Rovers.
Not falling out with Bill Webster, have you?
No.
Why are you looking at ferry crossings?
Oh, just dreaming about getting away. You know how it is.
On holiday?
You might call it that.
Where to?
Anywhere. Not here, that's the important thing. Anywhere that's not here.
Gail?
Me and my big mouth, eh?
Mum, I'm only asking you to have a quiet word with her, and if Gran's worried about renting the whole flat, then I'll ask someone to move in with me.
David, I'm really not happy getting drawn into this argument.
Your mum's enough on the plate. This is between you and Audrey.
No one's talking to you. Mum, will you help me or not?
Maybe it's time you learnt to stand on your own 2 feet.
Oh, what? Like Action Man here? Yeah, thanks for no.
Sorry.
Water off of ducks.
Thanks for understanding.
Ah! Ooh.
Are you sure you don't want me to ask Dr. Patel to pop in?
No, it's just a spasm. I'll be as right as rain in a couple of hours.
OK, but if it gets worse...
Stop fussing, I'll be fine. Now get going.
See you later.
See ya. You from Four Peaks Properties?
I am indeed. Annabelle Peake. No family connection. Mr. McIntyre, I presume.
I was beginning to think you were a no-show.
Oh, I can't apologise enough. My 3 o'clock was somewhat decision intolerant.
Shall we go inside?
Just a few more pickies. So, the office said you're looking for a brisk sale.
Yeah, me and the wife, we're emigrating to Australia.
Oh, wonderful. Never been there myself, but I've heard some smashing things. Rightio, see if we can't help speed you on your way. Decent size, satisfactory level of maintenance.
It has been valued at 115.
Sounds about right, give or take. Obviously, you understand, given market conditions, my company couldn't possibly offer that as a cash settlement.
What are we looking at then?
I'd have to speak to my boss.
Roughly.
Well, ballpark, I could get you 80 with some arm twisting. I know that's probably less than you'd expected.
Try 35,000 less.
I'm afraid that's a premium you pay for a quick zero-hassle sale.
How long would it take to complete?
Well, that depends on you, but we do insist on immediate vacation of the premises once terms have been agreed.
Hello, love. Perfect timing. Mwah!
Who's this? Hi, Annabelle Peake, Four Peaks Properties. No family connection.
She's interested in buying the house for cash.
Well, I'm certainly willing to make an offer.
80k and all his problems are solved.
That's an estimate.
Would you please leave?
I'm sorry?
You heard me.
Gail?
Get out of my home. Now.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I might ask you the same question. What on earth were you thinking of?
I thought you'd be pleased.
Pleased? I've just caught you trying to sell our home behind me back.
I was only trying to get the ball rolling.
You think I was born yesterday?
Look, all that matters is that we have a potential offer on the table.
80,000 isn't an offer. It's an insult.
Beggars can't be choosers.
I'm not selling.
They won't stump up the asking price.
I'm taking the house off the market.
You can't.
We'll find another way.
There isn't one! Short of robbing a flaming bank, this is it! We need that money and we need it now!
You need the money.
Oh. So that's how it is. Fine, you just look after number one. I'll sort this myself.
I beg your pardon. All I've ever done is put you first. I was ready to give up everything for you.
It was for us, Gail! For us! We had the chance of a fresh start.
We still have.
Where? The poorhouse, the bankruptcy court? You are leaving me for the vultures.
Whatever happens, I'll stand by you.
You know what? I'll pass on the whole support thing. I'm better off on my own.
Where are you going?
What do you care?
I'm not responsible for the mess you're in.
Yes, I'm starting to wonder about that.
And what's that supposed to mean?
You really want to know? Okay. You're a jinx. You happy now? When it comes to the male of the species, you're the equivalent of Tutankhamun's curse. Before we met, life was on the up. Well, I wasn't exactly setting the world alight, but I was holding my own. Now look at the state of me. Look at me!
Oh, you're scaring me!
And to think, in them early days when you subjected me to the Gail Platch school of pain, I actually felt sorry for you. I said to myself, how can any woman have that much bad luck with blokes? Fast forward 18 months and suddenly it all makes sense. Bad luck, you make your own luck. And it's mugs like me who'll pay the price.
Any of this!
That doorway should have a sign over it. Fellas, abandon hope, all ye who enter.
All right, back off.
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, no wonder this one tried to kill you. It was self-defence. The lad deserves a flaming medal.
I'm warning you, walk away.
Gladly.
So let me get this straight. Joe wanted to sell this house, your home, for a fraction of what it was worth, and because you said no, he went and threw his toys out the pram.
Well, there was a bit more to it than that.
Oh, really? Oh, right. So what other crimes against humanity did you commit? His dinner was late, was it? Forgot to polish his toolbox?
All right, Gran, there's no need to get mucky.
Oh, be quiet, David.
I told him I was taking the house off the market.
Straight up?
Well, like you said, it's my home. David's too. I'm not ready to give it up yet.
Oh, well, I'm very glad you're staying. Can't say the same about Joe.
After lashing out at him the way I did, I wouldn't be surprised if he's had enough anyway.
David.
Yeah, I know, stick the kettle.
Oh, no, stuff the kettle. Have you got any wine?
I don't want to drink.
Well, I do. So, what are you going to do, love?
How should I know? I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Well, you need to find out, because something is.
Well, thank you, Miss Marple. I'd worked that one out for myself.
I mean, these money worries Joe had before. Are you sure he's telling you?
He told me they're under control.
Really? Well, he didn't seem very under control to me. He seemed like a man at the end of his rope.
Thought my ears were burning.
Is that all you've got to say?
No. I'm sorry for the way I behaved, the things I said. But I can explain if you'll let me.
We'll be in the Rovers if you need us. Hmm? Come on.
So where did you go?
I walked for a while. Ended up by the canal.
And what were you doing? Thinking of another way to say, I'm sorry, but everything's going to be all right this time?
No. Thinking of a way to tell you the truth.
About what?
About how bad my debts really are. About the trouble I'm in.
You're starting to scare me now.
Welcome to the club.
A couple of these, we won't remember a thing.
Make mine a large one.
You borrowed money from a loan shark.
I know. was stupid. But I was desperate.
Why didn't you come to me?
Because all I'd done was borrow money from you. And I thought I could pay it off. I didn't know I was going to hurt me back or they were going to sell on me debts.
What do you mean?
I borrowed the money from another firm. And when they thought they might not get it back, they sold it on.
I don't understand.
It doesn't matter. All that matters is that this loan shark is the one I owe the money to now. And if he doesn't get it, and soon, I am going to have a lot more than a bad back to worry about.
How much do you owe?
The way the interest keeps growing, I'm not even sure anymore.
Why didn't you tell me all this before?
I wanted to.
I just feel that you've been lying to me. Everything. Just been a lie.
No, I swear to you. The time we spent together, on the honeymoon, just the two of us, that was the happiest I've felt for years. I never wanted to come back.
Now I know why.
You don't believe me.
I don't know what to believe anymore. I may be stupid, but I thought a marriage was based on trust, not secrets and lies.
If you want me to leave, I'll understand. And I'll pack my bags today, but that's not what I want. Because despite of everything, I know this could work. And I know we could be happy.
Right now, I don't think I'll ever feel happy again. I've just had another cold call. Cheek of these people, young lad. Said, I'm sorry, I can't talk to you now. I'm busy. Do you know what he said? Why? What are you doing?
It's the modern world, Gail. It'll all go back to normal one day. No computers, no automated this and that. It's like me in that car park.
I don't suppose either of you have seen Becky, have you?
No, love.
Car parks where you have to enter your registration number.
Oh, licence to print money. Scandalous.
Kicked off in one the other day with Bill. I says to the warden, we're paying for the space, not the car. If I want to pass on my ticket, I'm perfectly entitled. It's an act of human kindness. Not allowed.
Computer says no, we call it.
Look, if you see her, you don't have to tell her I'm looking for her.
We need to get away, Gail. No cold calls, no car parks, no computers. Just you, me, and a boat.
Well, we'll see. I'm going to go and wish Sally luck. She starts radiotherapy today.
Poor Sally.
No, it's precautionary, I think. She's out of the woods for now.
Imagine a world without cancer. We could all sleep at night.
Well, I think 3 children and a grandkid, that's enough to keep me tossing and turning. The boatman!
Hello, Skipper.
Ted.
Isn't this a nice surprise?
What's the matter, Grandad?
Oh, Grandad's just a bit tired and grumpy, that's all.
Well, it's good she escaped the chemotherapy. That's the real kicker, isn't it?
Especially for a woman. She doesn't want to be messing around with wigs and headscarves at her age. People giving her sympathetic looks in the street.
I worked with a bloke who had it. Said he might as well have had a big C tattooed on his forehead.
You know, I should really pop over, see how she got on.
Leave 'em be a minute.
I'll give her a ring then.
So I hear you're staying put.
No, that's right. But I'd already put the deposit down on the flat, you see. I'm in the process of trying to retrieve it as we speak.
Well, I need a new set of wheels. It'll come in handy if you got it.
Oh,
Can you wait a week?
Oh, don't look so tense. I'm not a loan shark. I'm not going to drag you into the ginnel and duff you up.
No.
A week's fine.
Thanks.
Kevin says she's asleep.
I've booked it.
Booked what?
The lakes. Same cottage, honeymoon suite.
You booked it?
I use your credit card, is that all right?
Oh, much is it per night?
Oh, who cares? Can't wait to be alone with you.
You are alone with me. Well, David's just gone to the picture with Gray. I mean, he'll be back soon.
Alone. Real fires, mulled wine, cold outside. Lakes stretching out in front of you like... What was it you called it?
Big mirror.
A big mirror.
Could live on that lake.
You know what it is, don't you?
What?
It's our lake. It's over 10 miles long. Largest lake in England. Guess how deep it is?
No, but I'm sure it'd cover your knees.
Over 200 feet deep.
How do you know that?
Went on the internet.
You went on the internet to find out how deep a lake is. I thought this was a romantic Valentine's treat, not a geography field trip.
You can find out anything on the internet.
You do know I'm not very comfortable around water, don't you?
Ah, but you'll be with me. And you will have a life jacket on at all times, and I will hold your hand. I'll keep you safe, I promise.
But will you allow me enough room on the table to eat my breakfast?
Oh.
Sorry I'm late. Why these practice meetings have to go on so long?
Yeah. No, that's fantastic. We're really looking forward to it. Thanks. Bye.
What are we really looking forward to?
Our trip to the lakes. And the good news is, we're going on Monday.
But I'm working on Monday. Thought we were going next weekend.
We were, but they just offered us a great deal on the cottage. I couldn't say no. You can get the time off.
I'm not sure I can.
We really need this, Gail. Everything's suffocating round here. You can't breathe. Out on the lakes, the air's fresh, it's clean. It's like a new world waiting for us.
You've been at that bottle of Chardonnay in the fridge?
No, just want us to get away from this depressing place. Want us to look at the sky. Get a taste of life on his own. Just you and me, and miles of beautiful countryside.
You sound very poetic.
Well, that's the beauty of the lakes. It's full of poetry. It'll solve all our problems. They've just kept you at a meeting all night. You deserve a bit of slack. Tell them you need a break for medical reasons.
I'll try.
Don't try. Succeed.
Okay, I'll succeed.
Get on the phone now.
I can't phone now. It's nearly 9:30.
Phone Glenda, see if she'll cover for you. If she's happy, there's nothing they can say, is there?
Okay, I'll phone Glenda. Where's all this energy come from?
I've made a decision. I'm not going to mope and moan. I'm going to take control of us lives, make things happen.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
You dial, I'll crack open the Chardonnay.
Where's Becky?
You set?
Yeah, on my way. What are you looking at?
Note. You said you were ready 10 minutes back.
I just want to make sure I've got everything.
Marbles?
Hey?
Well, I thought you must have lost them, considering you're going sailing in February.
Yeah, and I thought you'd be glad to have the house to yourself for a few days.
Don't even think of a party.
Oh, well, I didn't, but now that you mention it...
Don't let him wind you up. Come on, let's get off.
See ya.
Just ignore it.
Well, it might be work for you.
Yeah, right.
Hello? It's for you.
Hello? Nick. It's Nick. Hello, love. Everything all right? Won't be a minute.
We'll not shift to no Golden Boys on phone.
Yeah, wait till
I mean, as a tenant, you've got rights. Have you seen a solicitor? Listen, love, we're just off to the Lake District for a few days. You can always cancel if you need me here. Are you sure? Yeah. OK, love. Well, I've got my phone with me, so let me know. And your Gran's always here if you need a sweetheart. All right. Yeah. You too. I'll see you. Bye. Right. You ready?
Daddy's no problem.
Try telling her.
We're never too old to need our mothers sometimes.
If it makes you feel any better, I'll phone him tonight.
It does, Tom.
Go on and have a lovely time.
We will. I want to get the boat on the lake whilst it's still daylight.
I just wanted to tell me Mum about Nick.
And now you have. Right. See you.
Yeah.
Oh, I know you haven't always thought too highly of me. That's because you care so much about Gail. But I just want you to know that I do too.
It is sweet.
I thought you were setting off first thing.
Yeah, so did he.
Oh, okay, you're going to the Lake District, not round the world.
Yeah, well. Love you, kid. Time to go.
Bye.
Ta-ta.
Bye, love. Bye.
Walking away, muttering. Lay it out.
We got visitors.
Oh, afternoon.
Hi.
We live across the bay. We saw you putting the boat in.
Yeah, I thought we'd get out on the water whilst it's quiet.
You do right. Not many around this time of year. I'm Jane, by the way. This is Mark.
Gail and Joe.
She's Gail.
If you're interested in a couple of pubs in the village, forget the bruff. Farm's Nag's the best.
Decent food.
Good beer and all. We'll probably be in there ourselves later.
Well, thanks for the tip. Might see you there.
Lake first, madam.
Oh, not too keen on water. Still, first time for everything.
Good luck. See ya.
Bye.
Well, they were nice.
Bit nosy.
You're on pip. Want me all to yourself, do you?
Absolutely.
Ooh. What did you have in mind? Now?
Unless you'd rather do it after dark.
I feel right guilty.
I don't think I ever feel so alive as when I'm out on the boat like this.
Don't take us too far, please.
Just relax.
You are kidding.
You'll soon get used to it.
Well, I'm trying.
Stop trying. When you're out like this, you forget everything. You could just point the boat over there. Sail away to a new life, eh?
Don't tempt me.
Why not? Standing. Watch out!
You call this home? Barking. Feel I've earned a drink.
Yeah, you did well.
I must admit, I almost enjoyed it. Another couple of these, I might even talk about doing it again.
You understand now what I mean? About forgetting your worries and cares when you're out there.
Too busy trying to stay alive. Cold wind, freezing water, that sail thing flying about.
The boom.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I bet whoever called it that had just been hit on the head by it. I bet there was a swear word in front of boom and all.
What would you give, though? To be able to turn your back on all the problems. Clean slate. Start again.
Well, who wouldn't want that? Confession time.
No?
I've been doing the lottery.
Don't tell me you've won.
Oh, I wish. No. But I buy a ticket every week. Jackpot would be nice. But all I want is enough money to clear our debts. Clean slate, like you say.
There is another way.
Do away with me mother and inherit the salon.
Disappear.
I'm sorry.
Like that canoe guy. The one who faked his own death.
The one who was sent to prison, you mean?
He made mistakes. Having his photo on a Panama estate agent's website wasn't ever so clever. I've been reading all about it.
I'll keep on buying a lottery ticket.
I am worth so much more to you, dead, than alive.
I don't want you dead, Joe. Are you going to answer it?
No. No, not now.
Are you all right? No?
You'd have to manage for a few years. But down the line, you get your lottery win.
What on earth are you talking about?
Faking my death. easy. Gail, that phone call. It was the loan shark.
He must know you haven't got any money. Tell him. Tell him when you start working, he can have his money.
You think I haven't tried? Gail, this man is dangerous, and I owe him a small fortune. In fact, believe small.
Right. You go into the police. You can make them believe you, surely.
I told you before, I've no evidence. It's my word against his. And if Rick found out, I'd end up in hospital. Or you would.
What? I don't even know the man.
You showed him round the house. The first guy who viewed it.
Yeah. Nice chap.
And when he said he wanted somewhere smaller, you tried to get him interested in Tina's flat. Do you remember? In the pub that night. You sent her off with him, alone.
You mean he wasn't...
At our wedding? In the Rovers. The guy knows everything about me, Gail. And if I don't pay him, I won't have to fake my own death because he'll do it for real.
No.
He even took me van. And I still owe him thousands. And every week I owe him more. And once he realises he's squeezed me dry, he'll make an example of me. Anyone else thinking they can get out of paying him? I'll go to the police. He'll just say, do you remember what happened to Joe McIntyre? And his wife? And his daughter?
Why didn't you tell me this?
Come here. Look. I go out into the lake. Tonight. Tomorrow morning, you report me missing. The boat's found. No sign of me. Bodies have been lost in this lake before, never seen again.
And then what? Oh, this is crazy.
Train to Stranraer first thing, then on to a ferry. Couple of hours, I'm in Belfast. I lie low in Ireland, the North, the Republic, wherever. Just so if there's anything in the local papers or the regional telly news, no one will recognise me.
How will you live?
I can get jobs for cash, and I'll be setting up a new identity, passport, the lot. I have done loads of research on the internet.
Joe, we've just got married. I'm happy. I know it's not
A few
perfect.
weeks. When the dust settled, I'll be in touch. Let you know where I am. As long as it's somewhere nobody knows Joe McIntyre, we could be together as much as we want.
You've been planning this for weeks.
And you haven't heard the best bit yet. Life insurance, Gail. After 7 years, they'll pay up. You'll not need your lottery win. As long as we're patient, we'll have enough money to last us forever. Don't you see? It's the answer to all our problems.
We'll put that house back on the market. Once he sees the for sale sign goes up, this Rick will know he'll get his money.
You are not listening. He won't wait any longer. And even if he would, we can't get a buyer.
Then we'll lower the price again.
And as soon as this guy's taken his whack, we won't be able to afford a caravan, never mind another house or flat.
How much do you owe exactly?
Oh, it started as a few grand, and when I couldn't pay, there was interest and interest on the interest.
Even so-
There is a reason they are known as sharks, not flaming goldfish. Last week, I ended up hiding from him in a Stugs in a backyard across the street. I have never been more frightened in all my life. I have got everything sorted.
What do you mean?
All the stuff I'll need. Change of clothes, bit of money, a survival pack.
I can't believe I'm hearing this.
I'm all set to go. Now, this minute.
But it's dark.
Exactly. It is completely deserted out there. I take the boat out. I get into the dinghy I've bought. Leave the boat on the lake, drifting like I've had an accident, fallen overboard. I take the dinghy to the shore. I slash the side so it'll sink. I push it back out onto the lake. Nobody will be any the wiser.
All it takes is for one person to see you.
Why do you think I'm doing it in the dark? All you have to do is ring the police. Tell them I went out on the boat and I haven't come back. It is not even a lie.
Is it worth calling?
You go off. Start a new life. I'm left here. Lying to everybody. Not just the police. Oh, and the insurance companies you want me to con hundreds of thousands of pounds out of and a homicidal flaming loan shark.
I thought about not telling you. Letting you believe for a bit that I really was dead, but I couldn't do it.
We've not even mentioned the fact I'll have to lie to my own family. And your poor daughter, Joe. Tina will be devastated if you think she's dead.
When the time is right, I will get in touch with her. A year, 2. When it's safe.
Oh, you unlucky now. You start raving mad.
What are you doing?
I'm phoning the police. What? I'm telling them about the lunch.
No!
And I'm going to say he's driven you too!
I'm doing it, Gail! We both are! It is the only way!
No! We can talk about it! There's got to be another way! Joe! You can't do this!
It's the only way!
No, come back inside!
No, we'll never have this chance again!
Joe! You can't go off into the dark like this! It's too dangerous!
I know what I'm doing!
Please, Joe! Come back inside! Let's talk about it properly!
No, I'm sorry, we've talked. Gail, get off!
No!
Now!
Not without you! No!
Get down!
I won't let you do this!
Stop me! My wrist, my flaming wrist! Just get off the boat!
Please, don't do this.
I've got to. All you have to do is report me missing. Please. Love you, Gail.
Only half?
Please, please, please. Come on. Yes. 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 Ah! Ah!
Help! Please! Yeah! Help me!